My name is John. I am taking up the 50-mile in May Ruck March, and I decided to show what's in my ruck. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Well, that's not the right spell. Sorry. Okay, now that all my stuff is laid out here. This is all the equipment that I'm going to be carrying with me. Just gotta grab my bag. So, starting off, we have the Army issue bag. Currently, it's OCP. This is the one that I had while I was in. I am now officially retired. So, starting with foodstuffs. I have enough food for about 3 days, give or take. 3 freeze-dried meals, 1 MRE, just for a little bit of variety. It is one of the best MREs. If you don't believe me, you can fight me. It is the marinara sauce and meatballs. If you don't like that one, you are categorically wrong. I also have a towel wrapped up with some paracord, waterproofed in a Ziploc bag. Extra shirt, extra skivvies, 2 extra pair of socks. Don't die from trench foot. Can't look cool if you're dead. Nylon tarp. You can use it as a tent. You can just, use it as a little cover from the rain if you have to. Always important. Front pouch. Gonna have a lot of light stuff. Poncho. The reason this is ACU pattern is because I couldn't find an OCP pattern. I am cheap. And also, I'm retired. So I don't have to follow the regs. Sergeant Major. That is a joke. I absolutely don't have to. Small life tent, just in case that, I'm with a buddy and we need to snuggle up for warmth. Or if we just want to snuggle in general. Silcox key. In the unlikely event of a water landing and there's water spigots nearby, then you can actually use that Silcox key to open it up on any government building. Not saying you should, just saying it's an option if things go to shit. Handkerchiefs, all in a waterproof bag. It's just a sandwich bag. I'm not too high-tech. Casualty blanket for all those cold nights we have here in Florida. So this will help keep me warm. It sounds like a bag of chips being opened up when you're actually using it. So, not very stealthy. That everything for the bottom pouch. Oh, roll of electrical tape. Never know when it'll come in handy. I've always had success with it. 2 pencil sharpeners, green, because I like the color. Signal mirror, just in case you got to reach somebody. Also, a very obnoxious storm whistle on there. So, don't get lost. Top pouch, got my headlamp. That's going to go in last, just because it's the headlamp I use most. Small grill. Quality of life. Absolutely not a requirement for survival. Toilet paper. Don't die of swamp ass. Nobody likes dying of swamp ass. We also have 2 parts of my fire starter kit in here. Storm matches and a simple Bic lighter. I remember back when those were 99 cents. Now they're $1.99. You believe the way the world is turning. Water purification tablets. Again, better to have them and not eat them. 2032 batteries for rifle sight. Red dot. Fishing kit inside of this little pop container. They float. It's waterproof. It's got all my fishing shit in there, with the exception of bait. So I'm going to have to find that. Right in the Rain. If you don't have Right in the Rain, then fuck you. It's good stuff. I highly recommend it. This is what I call my cum cotton balls. They're cotton balls soaked in Vaseline, along with 2 separate fire starters in there, wrapped separate. So another lighter, this one from Circle K. It's pink because breast cancer awareness is important. And then a magnesium striker. Very important to have, mostly just for fun. I mean, they're good to have in a survival situation, but let's be honest. If you need to carry something, just carry a lighter. Leatherman tool, always should have one if you're going to put a bag together. You're going to use it. Fork, knife, and spoon for eating my din-din, which is mostly freeze-dried. Makeup kit, for camouflaging here in the suburbs that I'm going to be walking in. Ear Pro, these are the ones I was issued in boot camp. I have not changed them. They work just fine. Don't fix what ain't broke. I put this away without showing it. Life Straw number 1. This one is from Membrane Solutions. I haven't got a chance to try it yet. I've heard good things. Then, of course, we have just the Life Straw. The Life Straw, I've used it before. Works great. Rifle cleaning kit going in my side pouch. I'm going to have 2 magazines in the other one. Probably just going to fill them with sand, just like my training mags. That way I can walk around and not freak out the neighbors. Hygiene kit, toothbrush, toothpaste, spooky ghost knocking shit over in my garage, basic medications, anything you really need. Moleskin, lots of moleskin. Gonna need that, it's 50 miles. Paracord, got a billion uses. I've used it for fishing, I've used it for setting up tents. Very handy. What else do we got? Oh, because I'm hard-headed, I am going to carry my ACH inside of my bag. I'm not going to wear it on my melon, because, again, I'm retired. I don't have to. So that is almost everything that I'm going to be carrying. Now, what am I going to be wearing, says the sexy people. When it comes down to wearing, I'm actually going to have my ballistic glasses. These are my ones from basic training. Fun fact, if you can see it on there, I don't know if you'll be able to, but it says Juan Pfluger. There was a clerical error in which all of my tags said Juan. So at the end of boot camp, or well, towards the end of boot camp when my mother passed away, and we did the paperwork to send me home for emergency leave, my drill looked at me and said, "Your name is Juan?" And I said, "No, drill sergeant, it's John." He goes, "Why didn't you say anything?" "I was going to. You told me you didn't care if my name was spelled wrong." And he said, "It's not spelled wrong, it's just wrong." No shit, drill sergeant. But, hey. And then, of course, I'm also going to wear a boonie, because I can. Honestly, it's just for variety's sake. I'm not a big hat guy, but I think a boonie will be fun to walk in. I'm also going to be posting updates every mile, maybe post a funny little story. I'm definitely going to talk about my own struggles when it comes to mental health. Having all that in mind, this 50-mile ruck march is for Stop Soldier Suicide. I've known several of my battle buddies and several of my shipmates in the Navy that unfortunately are no longer with us because they lost their battle with depression. It is a very serious matter. At time of recording, I actually just got out of a very dark couple of weeks. It was really bad there for a while. It's air through the engine. Going to try and move forward, go with new meds, go with a new therapist, do all the stuff that I have to try and, maintain afloat. So, the last thing I can think of, what are you going to be marching in? I'm not going to march in shoes. I'm actually going to use my U.S. Army basic training combat boots. Hey John, why do you still have these? I'm sentimental. And these also have been broken. They've been very broken in. I've done 12 to 16 miles in brogans. I can do 50 miles in those easy. So, if you're able to share this message, I greatly appreciate it. If you're wondering why we have a German flag, it's actually because we had a German restaurant nearby, and unfortunately they went out of business. So, moment of silence for their lost. In den Armen der Engel. Rest in peace, Bavarian Garden. Tragic. So yeah, if you can donate, please donate. Anything helps. $1, $5, $10, human kidney. Doesn't have to be yours, just saying. But thanks very much, and I'll keep you posted. Bye.